All right, yo, what it is, what it is. We back for part three. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get some music going here. Going some Star Wars shit now. Cause about to get serious. We about to get up in this thing. About to get up in this thing. All right. So here we are on Lands of America. And again, this is what I use. In general, I've used the other ones, but in general, my go-to now is Lands of America. And I think the reason I like Lands of America is because they don't only do uh, land; they also do like commercial real estate. They do uh, they do a lot of different things. So if you see that little logo there, there's several sites. So they got several sites, different sites. So they do the land, they do commercial real estate, they do residential real estate, and I, I I didn't even know they did land. I was looking at some of their commercial real estate sites, and then I noticed that they did Lands of America. So I just said, all right, well, just fuck it. I'll just use that then because they got some juice behind them. I don't know who owns them exactly. Uh, I don't know who owns them exactly. I want to say it's a major corporation, but I don't really know for sure. But let's jump into this. So we were saying that our budget is 50, and we're looking for at least 3 acres. That's our minimum. We're looking for a black majority county in Alabama. We already know how much the land is going to give us as far as our return on investment, and we know what our timeline is. So let's go ahead and get into this thing here. Let's go ahead and say we already got this plugged in. So if we look at Alabama, and there's some cheats here. It's TD. Wait, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Like I said, I already did this video before, so I already know what the answers is. So, so, but I don't want to show y'all the answers up front. It has to be some mystery here involved. So now, if we look at Alabama, you see that there's 10,177 listings for sale. Let's just something you see out the gate. Now, so your little showcase property, that's basically paid advertising. People are paying for these things to show up first. But I mean, you see, 350 for 172. Now, you might be looking at and you might be saying, man, that's a lot of money. Man, that's a lot of money. But look, man, if you look at the economic model that we're developing, okay, no, we're going to be producing up to 100K per acre. You know what I'm saying? And we want to do 3 acres, so that's 300K right there. Now, just a little background on that 3 acre number. Why I use that 3 acre number. So I'm not new to this at all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm true to this, man. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to implement this model for years in Atlanta. Now there's some other things to that 3 acres that I'm going to save for another video. But suffice to say that is very difficult to do in Atlanta because of certain regulatory things regarding not necessarily the farming issues, regarding the housing issues as far as types of construction that you can build around the farm or whatnot. I'm gonna save that for later, but what I will say is that the poorer the location you go to, in general, the more lax the building codes are going to be. So if you're into something like natural building, car building, earth tips, earth bags, uh, compressed earth bricks, compressed stabilized earth bricks, cargo texture using your connexes or your shipping containers, as you civilians call them. if you want to experiment with some of those things, in general, and this is a whole nother video. In general, though, the poorer the county, the more freedom you're going to have to do construction like that at scale. And this is what I learned from my COB teacher, actually. Yeah. So yeah. But again, you're in a county like you're in a state like Alabama, and the beautiful thing about the South is most of the South is economically uh, uh, underdeveloped. You know what I'm saying? For a variety of reasons. So when you look at 300K, let's just say that instead of a 3 acre unit, and I'm saying unit, I'm slipping into my trade craft here because the 3 acres is like it's like a component of uh, of my farm economic planning component. Uh, 3 acre was the unit that I was targeting uh, for to serve the Atlanta metro area because it just makes sense. You're going to be generating up to 300K an acre, and even if you only get 5 acres, then 5 acres can cost fucking. I mean, if you're from Atlanta, I mean, you can plug it in here, put in Fulton County, and put in and just see how those prices are just ridiculous, even in an area that's within the metro or within Fulton County, suitable for agriculture. You go down to Chattahoochee Hills, you can find some nice land in Chattahoochee Hills, zoned for agriculture. It's just gonna be expensive as fuck. But this model that I developed, the 3 acre model, it doesn't have to be 3 acres. It's just muscle memory at this point. You do everything based on 3 acres, but there's no reason why you can't have multiple 3 acres. You know what I'm saying? Multiple 3 acre market garden based farms, as long as you got the labor and as long as you got the customers. So if you're serving a major metropolitan area, and I'm getting way off track here already at 7 minutes, but if you're serving a major metropolitan area and you can get 600, 900, 1,200 members in a community harvest program, doing community supported agriculture, and I mean, you do the math. Now it takes a lot of logistics. That's a lot of planning. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a pretty monster spreadsheet. It's gonna take some real operational astuteness to pull it off, but it's doable. So therefore, you can take 12 acres out of that 172 and pay for the whole 172. That's not hard. That's not hard if you're willing to do the work. If you're willing to commit to growing food for a demographic that is now, because of this whole pandemic, now they're ready to know they farmers. Now they're ready to know, oh, I'm getting my food from here. I'm not getting my food from the grocery store. I know these farmers. I'm gonna let these farmers fix my food. Now everybody ready to know they farmers. Yeah, now they ready. They don't want to go to the grocery store now. Now they want to get their food direct from the farm. You see how time will do you? Time will get you right. Time will get you right. So all that to say is that your budget is one thing, but how the land is going to pay you back is more important than your budget. Your budget is just to get you in the dough. You understand what I'm saying? But once you're in the dough, and once you transition to whatever operation is you're going to put on the ground, then how that land should pay you should also set the stage for larger purchases. And again, even if we've been framing this budget as kind of like, well, I'm not even going to get into all that. Let's we already at 10 minutes, man. We went on that long tangent and whatnot. But this is just an idea. This is just, I mean, This is the battle space. This is the battle space. Just Atlanta, 10,177 properties up for sale. Now there was one of these sites that used to actually say however many acres are available in the county total. Is it Land Watch? One of these used to say that. Let me see here. Maybe it's there. I just want to. No, it's not. It's one of these sites do it, and they'll say like when you put up a state or a county, it'll tell you exactly how many acres are up for sale or whatnot. I could have thought it might have. I thought it was Land and Farm, but maybe it wasn't. Uh, uh, but yeah, I mean, let's look at it. Let's look at it right quick. Let's look at what the largest chunk of land is and how much it is. All right, so 6,214 acres for 15.5 million. That's in York? Really? Oh, and that's not even sponsored. That ain't even sponsored. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They don't even want to pay to put this up front. Oh, that's in Marino County? 1,800. Oh, it already has a lot. What? 3 lakes. What? Now, a lot of y'all might be saying, $15.3 million, man. Ain't nobody afford that. Well, shit, you can afford it. If you, again, know how much that land is going to pay you back. That's a whole, nigga, 6,000, nigga, that's a country. Nigga, that's a whole nation down there, bruh. Stop playing. You can put, man, I ain't going to get into how many, that damn near 1,000 businesses right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna get into how many people you can. So look, this one went kind of long, but this is Lands of America, and let's go ahead and do part 4 and try to finish this up, and we'll cause we already at 13 minutes on this one. Oh, don't like it. I don't like it. All right, y'all. Free the land, free the land, free the land by any means necessary.